Got a little bit of a nicer environment than my last two videos. I'm in Pure Hot Yoga Studio, which is in Calgary. It's an amazing studio to practice at if you ever have the opportunity. Amazing teachers. So today we're just going to be working on just a quick kind of half-hour flow to get your day started. So a nice morning practice or midday practice where you just want to get your blood flowing. Okay, so we're just going to start in seated position, cross-legged or on your knees. Bring your hands to your knees, grow the top of your head up towards the sky. Shoulders down. And take a few deep-rooted breaths here to start our practice. Try to quiet the mind, quiet the ego, the mental chatter. And often in the morning when we first wake up, we're thinking all the to-do lists that we have to do. But if we just take the opportunity to use the first half hour of our day to set it up right with intention, we can be so much more productive and effective in this world. And slowly start to bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Maybe bring your hand down to your head and help guide your ear closer towards your shoulder. A nice stretch to the right side. And then switch sides. Left hand comes down, right hand comes onto your head. And then slowly release. You're going to come onto all fours. We're going to do a few cat-cows. So inhale, bring the spine up towards the sky. And then exhale, curl your belly down towards the mat. Moving back and forth with your breath, just to warm up the spine before we get started. Come into tabletop position, curl your toes under, spread your fingers wide, and come into your first downward dog. Take a few moments here just to walk your feet out. Make sure your backs of your legs are nice and warmed up for this class. I apologize, I'm just working with the sound in here. Alright, we're going to slowly gaze towards our fingertips, bend through our knees, hop our feet towards our hands. Walk your feet about hip distance apart, and just let your upper body become really heavy, your head become really heavy and ragdoll. A nice generous bend to your knees, so that your lower back releases. And slowly release your hands round all the way up. Come into a standing position. Inhale, bring your hands up. We're going to move into a sun A. Exhale, folding in the hips. Bring your hands down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, planting hands into the plank position. Okay, we're going to hold here in plank. We're just going to rock on our toes. So it's going to make our chest come forward and back. Forward and back. Do that 3 more times. Last time. Okay, now we're also going to bring our right knee to right elbow. 2, 1. Alright, slowly start to lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Our core should feel nice and warmed up. Our body starting to heat up. Breathing in and out through the nose to help heat up the body from the inside. Gaze towards your fingers, bend through your knees, walk or hop your feet towards your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up, hands up overhead. Exhale, fold right back into it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, walk into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Lift your right leg up towards the sky. Bring it in through the chest. Drop it down, rise up. Crescent lunge. Sink down. With every exhale, go a little bit deeper into your hips. Come higher into your left tippy toes. And then exhale, flow down, come into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg lifts. On the exhale, send it through, plant it down. On the inhale, rise up. Exhale, settle down. Take a nice deep inhale here. And then exhale, flow back down. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Walk or hop your feet towards your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands up overhead. Take in the beautiful energy of the room. And then exhale with hands heart center. Bring your toes to touch heels slightly apart. Bend into your knees to come into chair pose. Okay, you want to make sure that your tailbone is tucked in. You're not sticking out. Okay, from here you're going to lift up your left leg and hover just off your mat. And you're going to slowly start to tilt forward, kick out. Coming into airplane or warrior 3. Okay, slowly start to bend the knee, come back, hover, and then back out. Kicking with your heel. Okay, slowly start to come back through center, hover, and release. Switching sides, right leg now hovers. Slowly start to send it behind you, kick it behind. Reach your fingers towards the front of the room. And then slowly start to come back, hover, don't drop it down. And then slowly start to kick it back out. Keep reaching your hands. Keep kicking your foot higher. And then slowly start to come back, hover, drop your right foot, and then come into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, walk or hop into plank. Lower down, up, exhale, back. All right. Now that our legs are nice and warmed up, we're going to bring our right leg up towards the sky. On an exhale, you're going to send it through, plant it down, drop your left heel down, and then come up, into your warrior 2. Okay, so back foot is now parallel to the end of your mat. Right fingertips reaching forward, left fingertips reaching back. Sinking a little bit deeper. We're going to drop our left hand down. Bring our right hand up and back. And then we're going to flow forward. Okay? Drop your right hand on the inside of your right foot. Keep reaching your left hand up towards the sky. You can stay here, or you can bring your left hand behind you. It nestles in your right hip. And then lift your right hand Grab a hold of your left hand that's behind you. Your right arm is underneath your right thigh. Okay, this is a bind. You're going to keep twisting your left shoulder open. You're going to slowly start to release. Bring your hands down on the inside of that right foot. Flex your right toes and let your knee open up to the side. Okay, so just a different angle here. You want to flex your right toes to protect your knee. This is a nice deep hip opener. Okay, from here, you can slowly start to bring your right foot, float it behind you, come back into plank, and then lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra, and exhale, downward dog. Lift your left leg up this time. On the exhale, swoop it through, plant it down, and then plant your right foot down. Left hand comes on the inside of your left foot. Reach. Inhale, come up into your warrior two. Back foot is now parallel. Gaze is over your left fingertips. Got my words all mixed up today, sorry. Okay, we're going to drop our right hand down, flip our palm up, and then take it back, exalted warrior. And then inhale up. Transition elbow on your knee, right hand up, maybe over. If you're going to stay here, you can stay, or you can drop your left hand down. Bring your right hand behind you, and then lift your left hand up to meet it for a bind. Keep rolling your right shoulder up and back. Slowly release, bring your hands on the inside of that left foot. Flex your left toes and open your knee up. Settle your hips down. Alright, slowly press through the hands, walk your left foot behind you. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Gaze towards your fingertips, bend through your knees, walk or hop your feet towards your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, hands up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, we're going to come into a balancing posture. So you're going to put your weight into your left foot. You're going to lift your right knee up, bring your hand to your knee. Hold here if you have some balancing you need to work on. You might need to just work your way up into this pose, okay? Or you can grab hold of your big toe with your two-piece fingers. Bring your left hand out, and then start kicking your right foot out in front of you. Roll your right shoulder back, and then slowly start to open your foot out to the side. Maybe gaze at the spot on the floor or somewhere in front of you for balance. And then slowly start to come forward. And then we're going to transition. You're going to hold onto your toe. You're going to flip your foot behind you. Bring your right hand on the inside of that right foot. Left hand now comes up. Okay, we're going to come into dancer. So it's really important in dancer, you want to first just kick back. You don't want to hinge forward just yet. Just kick back, kick up. Once you've released that shoulder, you can't go any further, then you're going to start to hinge at the hips. Kick up, kick back. Breathe. And then slowly start to come out and release your leg. Awesome. Okay, shake out the legs. And then we're going to move to the other side. Okay. Weight goes into your right foot. Left knee lifts. Right hand to your right hip. Grab a hold of your big toe. Bring it in. Roll your shoulder back. Nice straight posture here. Now you can start to kick out in front. Right hand can come out for balance. And if you have a strap at home or a scarf you want to use as well, you can do that and put it on the bottom of the sole of your foot. Okay, and slowly start to open up. Keep kicking up out. And then slowly start to bend your knee, bring it behind you, grab hold of the inside, right hand comes up. Start to kick back, kick up. Feel that nice release to that left shoulder, and then you can start to hinge. Okay, the harder you kick into your hand, the easier the balance is going to be. Take one more breath here, and then slowly start to come up and out of it the same way you came in. Awesome, good job. All right, walk your legs out. We're going to open up into Prasarita Padottanasana. Hands on hips. Then you're slowly going to start to come forward. Once you get halfway, take a big inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. Hands come down to the mat. You want to try to get your fingertips in line with your toes. I'm going to just turn around because we're going to transition into a headstand here. Okay? So you're going to slowly start to bring the top of your head down towards the mat. So not right on the top, but a little bit closer towards your forehead. Okay? Slowly start to press into your hands and then bring your knees onto the shelf that you formed with your elbows. Okay? Take a little bit of the weight out of your head with your hands, and then slowly using your core, you're going to start to press up, maybe one leg, maybe the other leg. Okay, you have to have a nice strong core for this. If you don't want to do headstand, you're just going to hold Prasarita. And you're going to hold here for a couple breaths. Maybe move your legs around. And then slowly start to come back into Prasarita. Awesome. Now switch around if you're not looking at my bump. Make sure the head is nice and heavy. Give it a little shake. And then hands on hips. Come all the way up. Heel toe your feet together. And then you're going to turn your right toes out, left toes out. Bring your hands out behind you, crisscross, and grab a hold of opposite elbows. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, you're going to fold forward with a nice straight back. Once you get halfway, you're going to hold here. Bring the right hip slightly back, left hip slightly forward. Maybe come a little bit deeper. Okay, you're going to start to release your fingertips, bring them tented in front, and then kick your foot up towards the step. Standing splits. You can stay here, maybe bring one hand to your ankle. If you feel good, maybe bring the opposite hand, both hands now on the ankle. Keep kicking up. And then slowly start to bring your fingertips back down. Step your foot, and then come back up. Let's swivel on our heels. Let's turn around. Okay, so same thing, feet both facing one side. This time you can bring opposite hand, opposite elbow, or you can do an upside down or a reverse namaste. Okay, you decide. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, start to fold forward. Okay, it's not about how far you go, it's about those little corrections, about extending from the hips, finding length through the spine. Draw your left hip back. Maybe come a little bit deeper. Release your hands and then bring them in front of you. Kick up with your right foot. Balance on your left foot. Maybe standing splits. Left hand comes to your ankle. Now right hand comes to your ankle. Keep kicking up. And then slowly start to drop your foot down, hands on hips, come all the way up. All right, come to stand at the top of your mat. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, come into plank position. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your right leg up towards the sky. Bring your knee towards your right wrist. Drop your knee down for half pigeon. Okay, this is really, really good for your hips. You can stay here, maybe keep lifting your chest up, or you can start to come down onto your forearms. Take a few deep breaths here. You can stay here, or maybe you want to challenge yourself to come into king pigeon. So you're going to start to lift your left foot up. You're going to reach your left hand around, grab a hold from the inside. Okay? You might just stay here if that's deep enough for you. Or you might try to nuzzle your toe in towards your elbow crease. Lift your right hand up and back to grab a hold of your fingers for a bind. Okay, so one day you want your chest reaching towards the front of the room. Mine is not quite there, but I'm working on it, so it's all good. Okay, slowly start to release. Bring your hands down. Everyone come into your downward dog. Left leg lifts. Bring left knee to left wrist and drop down. Extend your right leg behind you. You can stay here. Enjoy this pose. Or come onto your forearms, maybe your forehead. Okay, if you're moving on, you did so on the other side, you're going to bend your right knee. You're going to grab a hold from the inside. Nuzzle it in towards your elbow crease. Lift your left hip up and back. Really deep opening for your hip flexor, your chest, and your lower back, mid-back. Slowly release. Bring your hands down. Walk yourself into downward dog. Walk your feet towards your hands, bend your knees, and then just rock back onto your back. Awesome. Okay. You're going to extend your left leg out in front of you. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. And then extend your right arm out to the side and come into a nice deep twist. Twists are so good first thing in the morning. Get everything moving in your digestive system. Lift back up, and then let's switch sides. Right leg out, left knee in, and then comes over to a twist. And lift back up. Knees come in, and you can just open your knees out to the sides. That might feel really, really good. Or you can even bring the soles, your hands to the soles of your feet. Guide your knees in towards your armpits for happy baby. Try to find length through the spine. So you're going to tuck your chin in slightly, and you're going to try to get your tailbone down to the mat. And then slowly bring your knees in once again. And you're just going to rock up into a seated position. Okay? Come into a comfortable seated position, whatever works for you. We're just going to close the practice. Nice, quick morning flow. We're just going to close it off with a little bit of mindfulness. And then I'm going to let you go down to Shavasana and take as much time as you'd like. So bring your hands to heart center. Take a few deep, calming breaths. Let the air wash over your body, creating calmness, stillness, and patience for the rest of your day. Feel your heartbeat against your thumbs. your breath on your fingertips, both as a constant reminder for you that you are alive, you are fully present in this moment, and you are truly grateful. Take a big inhale through your nose of gratefulness, gratitude, and exhale to wash over the body with a sigh. One more time, inhale. Thank you so much. Namaste. You can make your way onto the floor for Shavasana and enjoy as much time as you'd like. You can stay here for 30 seconds, or you can stay here for 5 minutes, whatever works for you. I hope you enjoyed. Namaste. Have a great day.